You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Welcome back to the Kop TV, guys, the voice of football's most famous stand. Again, we're here with Mario outside Anfield, answering this question. Out of the 28-man squad over in America right now, we're going to come up with 4 players that we believe are going to have breakout seasons. Will this be their year? Only time will tell. But as we stand here in the end of July, in the pissing rain, we're going to give you 4 names that we think are going to have a breakout season at Liverpool, right? We don't know what the other person has picked, so we're going to just
I picked
freestyle
3 just
it.
in case.
You picked 3. Shall
Yeah.
I go first?
You go first.
My first one,
Okay.
I'm going with Tyler Morton.
Oh.
I'm going with Tyler
Oh.
Morton. Fantastic loan
Ooh,
away
big
at
shout.
Hull last year. He's been on loads of loans, and you know what I can never say about Tyler Morton is that he hasn't just accepted the decision and cracked on and done the absolute best with it. We've seen him play in the Champions League for Liverpool against Porto. We've seen him play in important games. He's a very technically gifted midfielder.
Yeah.
You know, he's still obviously growing into
Clever.
his frame, but very clever on the ball. And you know, there's all this talk about Liverpool maybe bringing in a number 6. When you look at the current options, you've got Endo, you've got Bajcetic. And listen, am I saying that we should still go out and buy another number 6? I think Liverpool will. And again, we've heard Richard Hughes talk about the fact that in August there's going to be an avalanche of transfers, maybe for Liverpool. I do believe that we shouldn't really judge the window until it's finished. But at this stage, Liverpool and Fulham are the only 2 teams that haven't bought anyone. But is there a chance that Arne Slot looks at Tyler Morton in pre-season and goes, do you know what? You can be my almost 3rd choice number 6. So based on his talent, based on his loyalty to the club so far, based on his willingness to go away, get loans, get minutes, get experience, do really well, I'm going to tip my hat to Tyler Morton to have an even better season than the one he did in 21-22 for Liverpool. Who's yours?
Okay, so my first choice, it's a big name, but obviously we expect that. It's obviously Szoboszlai.
You're going for Szoboszlai.
I go for Szoboszlai because I think Szoboszlai, it's...
So are you saying that he hasn't yet had his breakout year for Liverpool?
The first season, he had the first 2 months of the season, 80% of...
That's an interesting one.
Of like the top. Then obviously he dropped down and he had the rest of the season, let's be honest, not good. I'm not gonna say bad, but not good.
Right.
I believe that fella has every single thing, every single quality to be one of the best players in the Premier League. He's fast, he's big, he's got vision, he's very creative, he's got every single aspect of to be the perfect footballer.
He's got strength, power,
Everything. He's
pace,
a complete player.
technical ability, the way he strikes the ball, leadership
That's
for
it.
his country.
That's it.
There's a few things that he needs to improve on, but
It's
to be
23
fair,
lads.
when I thought of this title for this video, I was thinking maybe naming the young players,
Yeah.
which academy graduates are going to break
He's
out.
2000s.
But listen,
2001,
he's
I
still young, and
Yeah.
also, maybe he hasn't had his full breakout season for
No,
Liverpool.
lads,
So I
absolutely.
didn't think you were going to go for that one, but I respect it. Let us know in the chat if you agree or not. Do you know what? We could do more than 4, I'll be honest, but the next name I'm going to go
I
for,
think we're gonna pick someone together, the same player.
the goalkeeper, Jaros.
Oh,
See, that's who I've
seriously,
gone for.
Alex.
Because, and I'll give you my reasons. One, he didn't play at the Euros, but he was the 3rd choice keeper for Czechia.
Czechia, yeah.
For the Euros. I think one of their goalkeepers got sent off, so he actually got bumped up to a number 2 goalkeeper. But to have never played a pro game for Liverpool and be going to international tournaments, that's big. And guess what? You all right, love? And guess what? Adrian, gone. Kelleher
Halas.
might leave.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at Jaros thinking, well, maybe, I know he conceded that goal to Robbie Brady the other day from the halfway line, which wasn't great. Probably not his fault. But I'm looking at Jaros and I'm thinking, I think it's your time. This season, it's your time to be the Adrian. And you know he's a goalkeeper that's good. You've told me as well in the past. So can he step up? Will this be, and when I say breakout year, I'm not saying he's going to play 30 games,
Yeah,
get
exactly.
20 clean sheets.
But make the difference.
A breakout for each player is a different definition.
I agree.
For Jaros, I think a breakout year for him would be, and this is a big if Kelleher leaves, he steps up into that number 2 and becomes that guy that we rely upon when Alisson gets injured, because he does get injured a fair bit.
Yeah.
So Jaros, this could be your year, my friend. But also if Kelleher stays, maybe not. But that's who I'm going for. the keeper Jaros.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. My second name is someone that I think he's got an incredible potential and incredible talent. His name is Fabio Carvalho.
Controversial.
Very controversial.
Very controversial, man.
I know.
Jeez.
I'm pretty sure nobody say nothing officially somewhere on the online and stuff, but they had a sort of problems with Jurgen Klopp, personal problems between them, because all of a sudden 2 seasons ago he started to play anymore. So as he finished to play for us, he never play anymore. Why? That's not possible. There is something behind. So they had a personal problems. But in my opinion, I don't know. I think Fabio Carvalho is just pure talent. When I'm saying pure talent, it's like a roof talent. You need to
Shine it.
Shine it a little bit, you're working on it. I think he's got I don't know, mate. To me, he's like a second Coutinho. And I think if he's got the right brain, if he gets that, that's the most important thing for every single player. Gets the connection, the right connection with Arne Slot. I think Fabio Carvalho could be, same like Szoboszlai, one of the best, not this season, in the future, but start to show now what you can do.
Talent-wise,
But I think he's
you try and visually project
diamonds.
his career in your head, and you think, wow, the experience that he got at Fulham was great. Obviously came to Liverpool. Look, he had that incredible moment away, at home against Newcastle, the last minute winner.
crazy.
I don't know if he'll get a better moment than
You
that for
remember that
Liverpool.
one?
Of course, I was
Alex,
there.
we're gonna score
Of
now. I
course.
saw
Oh, you did say that, bro, from the corner.
Just on the corner.
Oh,
We scored.
we
You,
were-
and
yeah,
you
we
jump
were
on
sitting
me,
next to
lads.
each other.
We lost
And
our
Matty
minds.
Renton was in the away and crying
Lad.
his little Geordie eyes out, the sausage. I love you, Matty. But yeah, when you talk about Fabio Carvalho, there's that feeling of, I'm glad he's ours,
Yeah.
but hopefully, I feel like hopefully Arne Slot has said to him, forget everything in the past.
Exactly.
Me and you were going to work together this
That's
year.
it.
And look, he is still waiting for his
That's
breakout year in the Premier League where he gets a big run of games. But it's finding out, is it going to be on the left? Is it going to be from the middle? Listen, there's no doubting that he's a great player. And
If he play 4-2-3-1, he can play behind the striker, for example.
come on as a sub, or if he has a good run of games, he can try. Listen, I'm open for anyone to come into the team and cement your position. Who am I to say Fabio Carvalho won't play next season? I'm not at training every day. If he's killing it in training and then gets a chance in a
Why
game
not?
and plays really well,
Why
why
not?
would you drop him?
I agree.
This is a form sport. You play who's on the best form at any given moment. So for me, I didn't expect you to say Fabio Carvalho, but I like it, man. I
surprising
like
you, lads.
it. I was thinking maybe Trey Annoy. I know he's been ripping it up in the
They
reserves.
too young, lads. I can't expect anything from them. They
I
too
know,
young.
but it could be a breakout year. You never thought last season that Ben Doak or the season before he would come
I
through and
know,
start
but-
games. Ben Doak's another one. These are now notable mentions. Annoy is definitely there.
Let's mention one more. Come on.
Go on, one
quick,
more.
one more quick. You go first. I've got mine.
Talent-wise, I like the look of Kumas. I do like the look of
Okay,
Kumas.
look of
Obviously,
Kumas, yeah.
Jason Kumas' son. I think he scored for Liverpool already.
He scored
hasn't he?
against Sutton.
Yeah.
He scored the first goal and then Jason danced twice.
Yeah, 3-1-0 in the end.
3-0, yeah.
So yeah, listen,
Cup.
I like Kumas, but again, this is a long season, right? We've seen Jurgen Klopp rotate and play kids, literal kids in the Champions League, the cup games as well. Arne Slot, I hope he'll do that. I hope we every single player has their little moment in the season. You know, when Trey Noy came on last year, he got his moment as the youngest player Liverpool have ever had. When Jayden Danns came into the team, he had his moment. McConnell, Scannell, what's his name? Scannell? It is Scannell, isn't it?
Connor Scanlon.
Scanlon.
Yeah. Callum
You look
Scanlon.
at Conor Bradley, his
He's good.
moments.
Bobby Clark.
So although Virgil, Mo, Alisson and these guys will get all the headlines and they'll score the important goals and they'll be the heroes that are having their face outside the stadium, everyone can still have a moment.
Therefore-
And it's all about the moment. So that's my one. Who's your last one?
The last one is someone who obviously played for us many games last season, 2 seasons ago with Jurgen Klopp. They had a great relationship. But I think now, this season, finally, it's time to stepping up at the highest level of the Premier League. You have to be.
Who?
I always been very soft on you, like in terms of like criticizing
Oh, I
and
know
stuff
who you're
like
gonna
that.
say.
So now I start
who
to
he's
believe
gonna
in
say.
him. Exactly. You know, I'm gonna mention
Harvey.
it now. Harvey Elliott, you know the score, you
Okay.
know me, brother. So I think now is the time to show.
But
lads,
he's had his breakout year for Liverpool.
no.
You
no,
don't believe
I
that?
don't believe that.
I think he's
I
had
don't
his
believe
breakout
that.
year.
No. He had a good games, good seasons, but still not of the highest level. That's what I want to see
I
for
think you're
him.
being a bit too harsh.
Now
to
I
Harvey.
believe. Now I believe in him.
You
now,
know I've always been a big fan of his.
I love him now.
Goal
I love him
against
now.
Tottenham.
I want to see something up like the Tottenham goal. something very often I want to see
All
from
right.
him. And he's got it. He's got it. He needs to show it.
Of course.
Simple as that. That's it.
Well, listen, there are 6 names in the end that we believe will have a breakout season for Liverpool. Some academy graduates, some players that we still have spent a lot of money on, but we think this is actually going to be the year where they explode. Don't forget, Liverpool in Pittsburgh right now. In Philadelphia, they head up against Real Betis
The cheese.
on July the 26th. If you are watching it in the UK, I think it's a 12:30 at night kickoff. And then
Yeah,
they go
half 12.
over to Philadelphia to take on Arsenal. And then they finally meet Manchester United in Colombia. Then we play Sevilla. And then it's Ipswich. So listen, everything pre-season, transfers, previews, instant match reviews, we're going to have them here. And if you are coming to that Sevilla game as well, make sure you come and see us. We'll be doing fan cams. We always love doing the home pre-season game. It starts to build up that nice mood. And obviously we can create an atmosphere here for Arne Slot in that game. So anything pre-season, we've got it covered. Let us know who your breakout stars are in the comments. And we'll see you on the next video. Vamos.
So excited, hermanito. Vamos! Vamos!
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you check out the rest of the channel too. There's other stuff you'll enjoy for sure.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Kop TV,
The voice
of football's most famous
dads.
dads. Come on.